Hello and welcome to another episode of the Traveling Tennesseans. We are at the very first golden event of the 2025 season of Dollywood. We are here at the DreamMore Resort and we're going to have a tour of Dolly Suite where she stays when she's here doing business or just want to have fun. She comes and then we're going to have dinner at the, I believe it's called the Song and Hearth restaurant, and then some s'mores out by a campfire. So we're going to have some fun. We're going to show you around, and I hope you enjoy it. Right outside of the DreamMore Resort. We're about to go in and take a tour of Dolly Parton's suite. So have a little dinner, maybe some dessert, learn more. This is her fountain with a
guitar and her butterflies.
Banjo and a fiddle on the other side. Very cool. Music notes. And it says be more. So care more, learn more, be more.
And around front,
of course,
I think I already saw it from the backside, is
DreamMore. Yeah. There you go. Now you can see it a little better. So pretty. I'm very excited. This is the first time we've been here. So here's what the entrance looks like.
Hang around here. I'll hang on a minute.
Yeah, there we are.
So we're going to go inside and take a look and find out where we're supposed to check in.
Yes.
And go see Dolly's Suite. So let's go walk inside for just a minute.
Come on.
They do have valet parking.
Yes. And this is the check-in space where you can come in, sit, check in, and then go back to your car and park. If you don't want a valet, free parking to yourself if you want.
And a nice
little brook.
Stream over here.
The waterfall. Oh, so pretty.
Porch to sit up front and sit in the rocking chairs. Oh, look on.
So pretty.
Alright.
Looks like they have some kids activities. Camp Dollywood. Daily activities. Crafts. Coloring sheets. Hot apple cider. S'mores, which we get to do. And story time. Oh. Cool.
Alright. Well, that's a look at the lobby real quick.
We gotta go check in.
We're gonna get checked in. We'll see y'all in a little bit.
So obviously, this is the Dolly Parton Suite. It's fairly spacious inside, so we all can fit in pretty easily. I'll give you guys a few minutes just to walk around, take whatever pictures you would like to. You can open doors, open drawers, try whatever you would like. If you have any quick questions in the meantime while you're exploring, just let me know. Then once everyone's kind of found their way back to the living room, I can talk to you a little bit about the behind the scenes of the room and answer any other questions you have.
Sounds
All right. So she's here less than she used to be. She's a busy lady these days, so her schedule's booked up a little bit. But she's here 1 to 4 times a year. It's a little random when she chooses to come. But I just told a few of you, but I'll tell all of you. So when she originally used to come, when DreamMore opened in 2015, she would stay on her bus outside. So when you're pulling in, it was on your left when you were pulling in, or on your right when you were leaving. That was her bus from 2008 to 2022. So she would just stay out there. So she would almost never come into the resort. And then when she retired that bus in 2022, now she'll come in and enjoy the inside of the resort.
Yeah, they let us tour that bus last year.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
The bus is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, the bus is our highest level suite, or highest level experience.
I've seen it.
This is our highest level suite. Really, when you stay here, we'll give you some goodies, but really you just get the room. Where with the bus, it's a 2-night minimum. It's sold as more of a package. You get a lot of stuff. You are our Dolly for 2.5 days.
Wow.
You get tickets to basically whatever. You get to do whatever. But the bus is $10,000 for 2 nights. Whereas
Right.
this is, let's say, $1,200.
Yeah.
So a little bit different, but still their own unique Dolly experience. That, especially if you've gotten to see the bus before, and there's enough pictures of it out right now where you can kind of get an idea of what it looks
How
like.
many square feet? Do you know?
You're not the first person to ask that.
However.
I think we guessed like around 1,000.
Yeah. That's what I would guess.
This room is open, and then that room's open, and then the back's the size of one of our, the bathroom's the size of almost one of our regular rooms if you've stayed here before. We had a realtor up here one time, and he stepped it off for us. He just got this. I don't know what it was though.
No.
But it's definitely our largest room.
Yeah.
By far. It takes up almost this whole side. If you're looking from outside, it's 2 triangle windows, and then the ones to the side to the elevator lobby. So it takes up a good amount of space. So when word inevitably gets out that Dolly's here, people like to stand outside and stare up at the windows. And they see movement.
She said you close off the whole wing when she comes out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
About how far in advance do they notify you that she's coming?
Totally random. They also don't really notify me, so
Yeah, well.
I'm sure somebody knows.
Everyone but you knows.
Yeah. I just show up and
Yay.
But sometimes she has stuff planned out well in advance. Sometimes she's like, I just want to come by.
Yeah.
So she beats to the beat of her own drum.
I love it.
Yeah, she should.
Which, yes, as she should, and kind of matches her personality a little bit. Has anyone gotten to meet Dolly before?
No.
She very much is genuine.
Yeah.
Is how I always describe it. Whatever she puts out to the media, you see in interviews, her music, that's really who she is. She's very fun, lively. She's super funny.
That's awesome.
But very down to earth, just normal lady that happens to sing very well. Is also a very good businesswoman and all the other talents that she has. Let's see. A little history about the room. So when DreamMore was first opening in 2015, it was her idea. DreamMore was Dolly's original idea. She wanted someplace for her guest of Dollywood to be able to come stay. So she played a pretty big part in helping with the design of the entire resort, and also, of course, this room. So when she saw the original idea, she didn't like the color. She was like, I don't like the color of the room, I want more purple. So you can see our purple door frames, cabinets, shelves over there. There used to be more purple, and then we renovated last spring. So like this color is new, the bedroom color is new, the wallpaper in the bathroom is new. Helped to brighten the room up a little bit. But we wanted to, of course, leave some of the purple because that was her request. She's a big fan of purple. The furniture, we've gone through a lot of different versions of. The original furniture was from her apartment. We took some of the pieces at Dollywood. So before DreamMore, she stayed at Dollywood in an apartment. It's just above one of the shops. And then, of course, that got worn down fairly quickly with guests coming in to stay. We had a white couch one time for like a week. I think it was the second guest spilled coffee on it. Never was able to get it out. So we did not do white again. We used to have a really cool fluffy pink carpet that she was a fan of. Kind of goes with the pinks and the purples. We had, I don't know what they're called, the posts around beds that have the curtains on the side, whatever those are called. We used to have that in the bedroom. And this obviously is our most recent rendition that we put in last year during the renovation. So Dolly was the first one to come stay in the room once we were finished with it. And so the furniture was set up totally different. The chairs were further back, the lamps were in different places, the couch was over, the rug was over. So her and Steve Summers is his name. It's her stylist, basically creative director of Dollywood Enterprises or something. He always stays with her when she's here. So when we eventually came in the room, when she was done with it, we noticed the furniture had been rearranged. So they would come in, they didn't like how it was set up. So this is how it was set up. So we were gonna change it back to what we had it, and we were like, we'll take pictures, so when she comes back, we'll set it up just like this. Then we were like, we're just gonna leave it. It's her room.
It's her
How she
style.
likes it. So yes, she's still super involved in the business, very passionate about anything that has her name on it. She very much cares about the product that's put out, all the way down to the layout of the furniture and the suite.
Does she also have a place over at Heartsong?
There is a suite over at Heartsong. It's not called the Dolly Suite, and she's never stayed over there. I think it's called the Hospitality Suite or the Inspiration Suite. There's not really any Dolly in it. Have you guys been over to Heartsong? For those that have, you know there's not as much Dolly over there. For those that haven't, it's a lot more, feels more like a lodge. We are like, our marketing description of it is, this is Dolly. Like DreamMore is the embodiment of Dolly. Heartsong is where Dolly would go on vacation.
Gotcha.
And more represents how she grew up. It's a lodge. So when you go on vacation, Dolly doesn't want to see pictures of herself everywhere. But it still has the bathtub. Every Dolly suite that we have has a bathtub. So of course this one does. The bus has a Dolly-sized bathtub. It's small, but it was a request of hers. She wanted a bathtub in the bus. And then Heartsong's is interesting. It's a similar layout to this, where you have your main suite and then there's a connecting room, but they make you do the connecting room if I understand correctly. But the bathtub is in the connecting room. So it's just, there's the king bed, you have a bathroom, but then your bathtub is over in the corner by the window, which is an interesting setup. It's cool. I've only been in theirs once though. I've been in here a few more times. But I don't think Dolly will ever stay over at Heartsong. I think she's pretty comfortable over at DreamMore. And we're totally fine with her just staying over here with us. So do we have any other questions about, I guess not just the room, but Dolly, any of the resorts, Dollywood?
We heard they're gonna be building something new
Where at?
up the road, across from Heartsong. Kinda.
Maybe.
Very diplomatic answer there.
Good.
Come on, it's just us.
I think the vision is at some point to have more properties where guests can stay.
Okay.
I don't know where they will be though,
Yeah.
or when they will come to fruition.
What's the target date for the new Nashville? Do you know? Is it next year?
Spring 2026, I think.
That's what I was thinking.
So I think it'll be a very cool property. For those that don't know, she has a hotel in Nashville that she's building. So it's on Broadway. It's one of the last streets on the left. So you can see the water from a lot of the rooms. The Titan Stadium is right across the water. But it is a hotel, or this is a resort. So it's not gonna have a pool, a smaller restaurant. So when you first walk in, if you've been on Nashville's main strip recently, it's a bit of a wild crowd. So their idea was, we don't want all of that in our lobby. So the first floor is just like an open area where you can walk around and explore, and then there'll be limited access to get to the lobby for guests, and then somewhere in the property will be a museum. So that'll be run by Dolly's team, which will be really cool. So that'll be the first Dolly museum run by her team, where our Dolly Parton experience is run by our team with the help of their team.
Sure.
So that'll be really cool. She is, clearly a very good businesswoman, but had the foresight to save like everything, outfits, props, all this stuff she's done throughout her career. Where she could stock a museum for years with consistently rotating items, even behind the scenes at Dollywood, depending on how many times you go. The outfits there have changed many times. So another smart business move that she's made. She's been her own historian
Keeps it
a
fresh.
little bit. Yes.
Have you got your tickets to the musical yet?
I don't. The last group asked me what I knew about it, and I said nothing.
I know,
Other than
I
that's
know they
happening.
went up for sale every time I got ours. We were in August 1st. What we could get.
What's
that for? The
musical?
musical
Oh.
is gonna be at the Belmont Fisher Center, July the 16th, for 4 weeks.
You know more than I do.
Yep.
Next year, the Broadway show that they're doing in New York next summer.
But she's debuting it in Nashville, in Tennessee.
She's gonna
I'm sure that'll be fast. I'm gonna try.
I know
They're worth trying, it's a big facility.
she's been spending a lot of time in New York. She's put a lot of hard work into this show. She's played a really big part in making it happen. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
But as I told our previous group, a lot of times unless the stuff involves the Dollywood property, I learn it from you guys. You guys come ask like, hey, what's going on with Dolly? I'm like, I don't know. And then
What do you
you'll be
know?
like, I know this, and I'm like,
That's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah, so do I. Right?
Now you
Yeah.
can say I heard it from the last group.
That's right.
Yeah, if you would have been one group sooner, I could have answered so much better the first time. If you see him downstairs eating,
Yeah, there you go.
just go start telling everyone you know about the Broadway
all
show.
about it.
Someone's gonna be happy.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think it'll be very, very cool. I think anything she plays a part in is very cool. So I, of course, have the expectation for that as well. I know she did something recently with a symphony in Nashville. We had some guests that went to that were telling me about that. It was sounded very cool. So she's been a busy lady.
When will the Nashville hotel open?
Springish 2026.
Okay.
2026.
You can't
sometime.
go there and then go to the musical then.
Yeah.
Long years.
I guess if it's still premiering and
Well,
it's switched back to Nashville,
Yeah,
you can do it.
exactly.
Yeah. But lots of exciting new things coming. She's been hard at work.
Yeah.
So you guys will just have to keep on coming back. I've asked every group this. This isn't really a smooth transition into it, but is this anyone's first time being a season pass holder? All right, you guys are only the second one. Every other person, this is at least their second year. So welcome to the club. Who's the longest tenured season pass goer? I've heard some twos.
Yeah.
This is our second year.
Okay.
Oh, wow, okay.
10 years.
10. Okay. The longest I heard a 32 year today.
Wow.
That's a long time. Dollywood hasn't been around too much longer than
Yeah. No.
32 years, but 10 years takes the cake on this
Yeah.
one. Oh, exciting stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, this is Julie.
Hello.
Good, how are you?
So she's one of our restaurant managers. Has anyone eaten in our restaurant before?
Have breakfast there.
All right. Well, now you get to check off dinner.
Yes, right.
Love that. You down there. Now you check that off as well. Does anyone have any questions about dinner? Julie's the person to ask.
What's the best thing on the menu?
Depends on what you like.
Coming out swinging. No one's even asked you anything yet. That's the question. That's your warm-up question.
I don't know, it's also good, it just depends on what you're in the mood for. The brisket's lovely, the pulled pork is awesome. Everybody likes their catfish, chicken and dumplings, I mean, everything's made, back there from scratch, so, yeah, pot roast. I didn't help, I think I just named all 6.
There you go.
I'm saying brisket,
Okay,
or I think the baked beans are really good.
The bakings
Okay.
are good, rice casserole,
good to
macaroni,
You just
Well,
need to
Julie, I
everything
can't
in.
eat gluten or dairy.
carrots, I know, he can't speak to, so.
If you can't eat gluten or dairy, they have a great gluten-free, dairy-free dessert.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe it's just gluten-free.
It's hard to do
At
dairy
least
free.
gluten-free. All right, well, any final questions about anything? All right, well, thank you guys all for being here this evening. It was awesome getting to meet everybody. Hopefully you were able to get some good pictures, learn something new, see something new, and I hope dinner is just as fun. So Miss Julie is going to help take you from point A to point B.
We're one. All right, y'all
Yes,
ready?
all the way to the bottom.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. So if you're at the pool and you're wondering where Dolly's Suite is, it's right up here where the triangle windows are. At the very top. And then you were saying
It's the 2 triangle windows at the top, plus the 2 windows
to the
between
right.
the elevator. Yes, to the right.
So
So those 4.
so that would be the elevator.
Right.
And those 2 windows there.
And then the 2
And then the 2 triangles
Yep.
on the side.
And that is Dolly Suite.
So if you're here and she's here, she might be in there. That's where you can look.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed touring Dolly Suite here at the DreamMore Resort and Spa.
Finished our s'mores.
Finished our s'mores. I don't know if I should have had banana pudding and then a s'mores, but I did. So I will be running on the treadmill tomorrow, for sure.
Yeah. So what was your favorite at the dinner? I can't remember what all we
fried
had.
chicken. I love fried chicken, so you know,
So it-
I ate really bad today.
Fried chicken, collard greens,
Pulled pork.
Yeah, pulled pork, mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese, green beans, and chicken and dumplings.
Yes.
Because you get to it at this place, it's family style.
Yep.
So for one price, you get biscuits, soup. Then you can choose from 3 of the entree specialties, 3 vegetables for the table, and everyone gets a dessert. So for one price, which is really great.
And your favorite was
Fried chicken.
fried chicken.
Yes, I already said that. That's okay.
Okay, I didn't hear that.
That's okay. What did you
I'm
like?
an-
What was your
I'm a-
favorite?
I'm an oddity, I guess. It was the collard greens were the best one, yes. You know.
But we hope you enjoyed getting to see a little bit of Dolly. I thought it was cool that she loves purple, because I do love purple. That's a great color,
Yes.
and that they kept some of that in the suite, which I think was really cool.
So they said there was a lot more in there before.
I know that was
There was a
really
lot
cool,
there
too.
now.
Yeah.
So,
Can I have purple cabinets in our
sure, why
house?
not? And what is the cost for staying up there? The price range
in the
was
suite, he said, if depending on what season, 800 to 1200 per night, and
Or-
then the bus, you can stay on her tour bus for $10,000 for 2 nights. Two
And I-
night minimums, and it's $10,000 for both
and I
nights.
think you also get
And you get the Dolly
the
Suite
suite as well.
if you are staying in the bus. So you get both. That way you have some kind of inside as well.
Cool.
All
I
right.
think that's about it.
I hope you had fun.
Drop a comment, give us a like, give us a thumbs up.
In a couple weeks, we're going to go see Aaron Tippin in concert up here.
We're
So
back up
we'll
here
be
again.
back.
All right, see ya.
Bye.